What number is it? 6. Get it.
Okay.
Woo. All right.
Wanna open it?
Good job. Do it together. Even though Benji already took the top part out. What shape are they?
Triangle.
2 triangles again.
And you just put on the bottom and then keep pushing, okay? What do we have?
Yep,
Benji,
teamwork.
push it with me. With me.
Pull it out.
I want it.
Wait, Benji, don't snatch. More
I
dinosaurs.
didn't say one, so we don't need to fight over.
Oh, great.
I want to put.
A Christmas song. When I was just a boy, Christmas brought so much joy. Couldn't wait for.
Hey guys, it's been a couple days since I've actually sat down and checked in. It's been a little hectic, as you can have seen. Lots going on over the weekend, and then yesterday I was just trying to play catch up. Remember I said there's gonna be some days where I just don't do much other than sit on the computer? Well, yesterday I spent a bit of time on the computer doing some editing, but I also did a lot of cleaning because we were out of the house so much this weekend that this place went crazy. I did about 4 loads of laundry and so many dishes, cleaning around the kitchen. Things were just getting out of control. And then the kids were out of control. They were fighting so much, and I kicked them out this morning. They're outside right now. And they just decided that they were gonna dump every toy in their room out and make a huge mess and not actually play with it. It's fine if they play with it. So when they wouldn't clean it up, I came in and bagged and boxed it all up. So my room currently now is at maybe 13 bags and boxes of toys that I've taken away from them. And by bags and boxes, I mean like garbage bags and moving boxes. And I am just ready to get rid of all of it. Christmas is coming and they're getting more. And half the stuff they don't even play with. And they don't even care that it's gone. So I'm so frustrated with the toys. I bagged it all up. So that was a fiasco yesterday. And yeah, so I didn't really have too much to film yesterday, and we didn't really do much other than clean. And yeah. So now I'm gonna sit and watch some Vlogmas videos while the kids are playing outside. This is it. They're crying to come in. I told them I need 5 minutes. Please just give me 5 minutes. I don't know if they're gonna come busting in here. Anyway, once I let them back in, I'm gonna watch some Vlogmas, and I'm going to knit a little bit because I did not knit at all yesterday. I did a couple stitches while I was editing videos, but I want to show you where I'm at. So this is the sock for number, oh gosh, what am I up to? This must be 12. Heirloom Fruitcake, which is an interesting interesting name. I've never actually seen a fruitcake, so I don't know. The lighting is terrible right now. I don't really have lights on, and we're not getting a lot of natural light because it's overcast, and I'm not close to the window. So Heirloom Fruitcake, day number 12. I'm working on a couple of days at a time. So this is Cookies and Carrots. Cookies and Carrots, which is day number 13. I like to have a couple of them at a time because this one was up to the heel, and I like to have something just simple to knit on when I'm working on videos or have to go out and about. So I have those two good to go. And then this morning I just finished the second one of these 2 cuffs. I try to get the cuffs done and out of the way so that I have just the easy stockinette part on those times where I just need something to go. So I have 14 and 15 right here, 12 and 13 in progress. This one will go by fast and be done. It takes me, the other day when I recorded myself weaving in ends on, I think it was day number 11 sock. That was a couple days ago too. It took me almost 20 minutes to weave in my ends and sew on the button. So, because I recorded the whole thing, and the lighting is terrible in my room also, so I couldn't get a good focus on what I was doing, so I didn't really show too much of it. But I gotta get this sock done. Oh boy. Yes. Anyway, I'm gonna let these kids in now. Hopefully they'll go play in their room and I can watch a little bit of Vlogmas videos because I also didn't watch any of those yesterday. I'm behind on everything, which is nothing new. We also don't have our Christmas tree. Oh, I never actually mentioned that the other day. We don't have our Christmas tree yet. I was going to get one. We usually get it at Home Depot. We've had good luck there and they're inexpensive and it's not really something I want to spend too much money on because we're not getting anything too large and I just need it to last the season. So Home Depot is usually a good option for us. But it was raining like crazy the other day when we went to Home Depot, so we didn't wind up getting it. Some people were buying trees, but they didn't have anyone working outside to put the netting on them or to trim the bottom of the trunk. So I didn't want to do that. There was one year we didn't trim the bottom of the trunk and had to try to do it ourselves with a handsaw that didn't work, and my brother had to come over with the chainsaw. It was just a mess. And the other thing is, I want to rearrange the living room. I'm constantly, my poor husband, I'm constantly always wanting to rearrange the living room. I can't find a good layout. It's a really long room, and it's kind of multi-purpose because it's the living room and then like my desk craft areas. Over there's my desk and craft stuff, and then over here's my yarn hutch. Which we have a baby gate around both areas to keep the kids out. And what happens is anything we don't want the kids to touch just kind of gets tossed over the fences. And so they inevitably become a mess. My craft area is really bad. I did clean around the yarn hutch recently, but I want to move. The TV is opposite me. I want to move it to this wall, which the boys' bedroom is behind me, but down where my yarn hutch is, and move my yarn hutch down and move the couch to the other wall and shift it down so that it kind of becomes all living room that way and all yarn crafty officey stuff over this way. We'll see if that works. We're not going to look over this way. There's my desk with my computer and my printer covered in crap. TV. My green chair over there and their climbing triangle. I could probably do most of this myself. It's just that I have to have the kids out of the way because we don't want it to fall on them. It's all mounted to the stand and the stand is mounted to the wall so that nothing falls on the kids. But that's what's got to get moved. Anyway, I want to get that done so that we have a place to put the Christmas tree because right now we don't really have a place. Not that rearranging the furniture is going to make all that much room, but in my mind it will. I'm hoping to put it between the TV and the yarn hutch. And I figure if I have to move their climbing triangle into their room for the season, that's fine. All right, I got to let these kids in. Benji is crying. He wants to go pee-pee on the potty. We've been potty training and it's not successful. I have been half-assing it. He's peeing everywhere but the potty. But he says he wants to go pee-pees on the potty. So let's see if he'll actually come in and sit on it now. Benji, where are we supposed to draw with the markers?
The board.
On the board, yeah.
And
Benji, where did you draw with the markers?
me face.
Your face? Are we supposed to draw on our face? No, don't do it again.
My
Draw on your board.
no. This one.
You look like, I don't even know. You working in the coal mines?
No, do on my nose.
No, we don't draw on your nose.
No, down the pumpkin dog too.
No draw on Pumpkin Jack either.
No, draw the Jackson pumpkin.
No, we don't
Jack.
draw on Jax's Pumpkin Jack. Where do we draw?
My board.
On your board. That's right. Go ahead, draw on your board. Let me see. That's not your board. It's okay if you draw on that. But draw on the board. Draw. Let me see. Great job. You little sneak. Good evening, you guys. I am so excited that both kids are asleep before 8 p.m. tonight. This never happens. It's been so long. But unfortunately, the reason why they're both asleep is, I mean, it's Benji's normal fall asleep time, but Jax is usually still up at this point. But because he was up last night sick, he, I think, was just extra tired. So last night, before Jax even got sick, around 12:30, Benji woke up and he was just awake for about an hour. He was laying down, but he just couldn't fall back asleep. So I was up for about an hour, went back to sleep, and around, I want to say 2:30 or 3 is when Jax woke up, and I was so tired. I just went into his bed and I was like, I'm going to sleep. So I laid in bed with him, fell asleep on and off. I don't think he really slept. He kept telling me his stomach hurt, that he thought he was going to throw up. We went to the bathroom. We came back in the room. We went back to the bathroom. And that time when we were coming back into the room, Benji had woken up again. So Jax went in his bed and I was trying to get Benji to lay back down, and it all came up. So thankfully we have a baby monitor in their room. So Kyle was sleeping in our room, so I was just calling for him. So once Jax finished vomiting, Kyle took him to the bathroom and cleaned him up, and then they just cuddled on the couch until I was done cleaning up the room. Of course, the garbage pail was right next to the bed because I was prepared for him to have to throw up. But he didn't get into that. He got it on his pillow and he got it on his bed. So I cleaned it up as quickly as I could and laid a towel down and put fresh sheets over that. Yeah, I just threw the dirty sheets over by the laundry because my comforter was still in the washing machine. My other sheets were still in the dryer because the cats puked on our bed the other day. So then I was just like, can we just please go back to sleep? And then Benji, of course, woke up early. So I basically slept on the couch on and off for the beginning of the morning. And then Jack slept pretty late, which was good. He didn't really have much of an appetite all day. He just kind of picked here and there. He didn't eat dinner. He didn't eat lunch. He ate most of his lunch actually around like when we would normally have snack. But that's okay. He was fine. I threw them outside for a little while. I thought some fresh air would do him good and burn off some energy because they were getting antsy and starting to fight. But otherwise, he pretty much sat on the couch and watched TV for most of the day, which was fine. You know, he was not feeling great. So, yeah, so that's why he's asleep early, because he didn't take a nap or anything today. Maybe I should have had him try to lay down, but it was better this way. He'll go to bed early and get a nice, good sleep. Hopefully they both sleep good. So I'm sitting here knitting now. I actually have a lot of things I have to do, but I wanted to jump back on and tell a little funny story from earlier before I go finish cleaning up for the night and cleaning up the kitchen and then go edit some videos. But we ran out to the store before and we're waiting in line. Benji's in the shopping cart and all of a sudden he's telling me he's got to go potty. Again with the I got to go potty. This kid like the first couple days, I was able to move him onto the toilet when he was, not toilet, but the little training potty. When he was starting to pee or something, and we got it on there, but has not gone on his own. Sometimes he'll say he wants to, nothing happens yet. So we're in the store, and he's saying he's got to go to the bathroom. I was like, okay, you have to wait until we get home. You have a diaper on, it's okay if you have to go, and you let it go. And then he's whining, and then he's crying, and he's saying, it hurts, my butt, it hurts. So he basically was telling me his butt hurts, and I thought he had already gone to the bathroom, and that it was like maybe acidic and burning his butt a little bit. But then I looked in his diaper, and there was nothing in there. And I was like, oh, okay, so he probably has to go, and he's probably constipated. He didn't go number 2 yesterday, so that means it's been 2 days, and it's probably, maybe it's a little solid in there. So he's like crying. I finally get him out to the car. There's nothing in the diaper. I get him in his car seat, and he's like screaming because he's in pain. I like rush them into the house. Jax is having a meltdown because the toy he got was not what he expected. Side note, Jax, the other day we were at the Dollar Tree, and he saw these little like mystery packs. It's where you don't, kind of like when you buy like trading cards, you don't know what you're going to get in the package. So he was obsessed with these because it was Transformers, and I think they look like my brother's Power Ranger toys. So I think he thought that it would be something like that, and it would turn into a car. But it's just like a figurine. And in fact, what he wound up getting was like almost like those puzzle erasers. It feels like an eraser with like a sticker on it for the image of the Transformer. So he was all throwing a fit because he was mad about what he got. Oh, and the reason why we went and bought it, because he keeps saying that that's what he wants from Santa. And I knew he's not going to like what's in this package. He doesn't know what Transformers are. He's never seen the show or the movies or the toys. So I was like, let's buy one. It was the dollar store we were at. Let's buy one, see if he likes it. He didn't. So, but they did have mystery packs of Bakugan, which is a toy that he really enjoys playing with. Those are like $10 each for the regular toys. So at the dollar store, to have some little mini figurines that probably don't fold up like the ones he enjoys. But now I think he understands that a little bit better. So I think we'll get some of those from Santa. And also Benji wants a Christmas tree and Christmas lights from Santa. So dollar store for the win for Santa this year. Anyway, so Jax was throwing a fit. I'm just trying to get these kids in the house so I can get Benji on the potty. I just dump everything on the floor, pull his pants off and his diaper, and sit him on the potty. And he sits there, but he doesn't go. And he's like still crying and whining that his butt hurts. So I think, okay, let's put him in a warm bath. Sometimes that helps loosen babies up. So maybe it'll help loosen him up. Let his body relax a little bit so he can go. So I'm sitting with him on the edge of the bathtub. I just started filling up the tub. So like the water's coming out cold at first. So I turned it to really hot to get the hot water going. And I'm waiting to put him in. And all of a sudden I can feel wet. And I look down and he's peeing on me. So luckily the toilet bowl's right there. So I just turned him. He stopped peeing. And I was like, no, Benji, go ahead, go. Go pee bees in the potty. And he peed in the potty. After he peed all over me. So that was great. And then, so he played in the bath for a while. And then later on, like right before bedtime, after dinner, I could tell was like hunching a little again. Because he hadn't gone to the bathroom. He hadn't pooped yet. He's like hunching and kind of like squirming in the living room. And he's naked because he decided to strip all his clothes off. I don't know why. I'm like, it's cold and he wants to be no socks on the cold floor and no clothes at all. So anyway, he's squirming and dancing around a little bit. So I try to get him to sit on the potty. He sits for like a second and then he says, no, I want to go in the bathroom on like the toilet bowl. So we go in the bathroom and he actually sat there for a while and held himself up. Then he asked me to hold him and then he fell in the toilet bowl. But he sat there for a while and he did like kind of try. Like he hasn't quite figured out like how to push it out on purpose basically. So he didn't wind up going. We were in there for a while. Just as I was getting like their pajamas out, he yells, for some reason, when he goes now, he yells blueberries. So he's in the living room and I'm in their room and he yells blueberries. And I was like, oh man, missed it. He didn't go on the potty with it. He dropped it right in the middle of the room. So he did go straight to sit on the potty after and stayed there until I came over to wipe him. So that was improvement. And thankfully it wasn't any sort of a mess. It was just kind of like a little log that fell. A giant Tootsie Roll that had to just get a little wiped up after. Sorry for the TMI, but that was my evening. So now I'm getting a couple stitches done and I'm gonna go clean up and that'll be the end of my night. That's it for tonight, I think, you guys. I am off to do some dishes, maybe. Kyle's home in the morning, so I might be a little lazy. Oh, I should probably do some laundry. I'm probably not gonna do anything. I'm gonna box up Benji's dinner that he didn't eat, put it in the fridge, and probably jump on the computer and do some editing. Let's be real. And then knit some, because I am, okay, before I go. I am so far behind on Vlogmas. Not my videos. I'm actually doing pretty good. I'm one day behind right now. And I think because yesterday there wasn't much, I'm hopefully getting that out on time. Like I'm going to double up on videos one day, which you will have known already because it will already have been published. But I'm only on like day 2 or 3 of watching Vlogmas. And today is day 7, 6, 8. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Today's December 6th, I think. I'm a mess. Yeah, today's December 6th. So I am already far behind. And some of them I haven't even started watching yet. So I'm going to go relax and watch some a bit. I hope you guys all have a great night and are getting some knitting in. And I am almost done with this Advent sock. Hopefully I'll finish this one tonight. Maybe I'll take some pictures or some video as I'm relaxing after I do my cleaning or not cleaning. Good night, guys.